All right, we are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with something special. But first off, before we get to that special guest and that you're seeing on the screen here, we want to say thank you for all the love and the support y'all show us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, subscribe, and share. It's your boy, the CEO of Family Talk. Let's discuss it, B. And you got my homeboy, my brother, not my homeboy, that's my brother. You got the legend, Nick. And Nick, I'm gonna let you run off with our special guest today before we get into him.
So we got a special guest today, Mr. Big B, Mr. Bernard Gooden, Mr. Coach Gooden, Coach Bernard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and plug yourself.
Plug yourself, Coach.
Hey, man, it's me. Be good, you know. Coach Bernard, you know, most of the kids call me Coach Bernard. Bernard Gooden, man, University of Tennessee, you know, grad.
Okay.
You see what we doing out there this year, you know. It's our time now.
We're gonna get into
that.
that.
We're gonna get there. You know, I just had to put it out there, man. You know,
yes,
right now, Sarasota Seminoles AU head coach. You know, a lot of people around this way, back this way, know me from the Bulls. But yeah, that's me. I'm here. I'm here with the big dogs.
We here. We on Family Talk. Let's discuss it.
Before we get into anything else, we're gonna go ahead and drop that intro real quick, and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I know what it is. It's all good. It's all good. Shout out to Tony Ultra with the lovely sound of "It's All Good" because it's all good in the neighborhood. But Nick, man, hey, let's get into it. I've been excited about this. I've been wanting to get to this, and now we are here with Mr. Bernard, Big B. I'm a Big B too, but it's all about you. So let's get into it, man. We're gonna get into some topics and get into some discussions with Big B here, man. And I'm gonna let my brother Nick run off. Let's get it running, Nick.
So yeah, let's get it started. So B, first question, we want to talk about your upbringing.
My upbringing?
Yes, sir.
Man, hey man, I brought up in the church, man. Ward Temple AME Church, man.
Okay.
Sunday school, Bible study, church, man. You know what I'm saying? Aunties, grandmas, mama, everybody in the church, man. We had to go to church. It wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. That's the, you know, the household I was brought up in, you know. Today, I don't really hit church as much as I should, you know. But, you know, like I was always told, church is within as well, you know what I'm saying? I am spiritual. I am saved. I'm not perfect. But, yeah, definitely, man, growing up, yeah, that was a big part of my life. Big part of my life.
So tell some of the people where you grew up at. Let's shout them out real quick. Where you grew up?
Oh man, hey man, I'm from East Braden, man. I'm from the 44 quarters, red quarters, man. Born and raised, man. Straight up, man.
Shout out to Braden, Florida.
Braden, Florida, man. 44 quarters, man. Love it, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a great childhood, actually, man. My mom and my dad is actually from Jacksonville, Florida. that's something that kind of like by y'all boys, right? In Cali area.
Yeah.
My mom and dad met at Florida A&M.
Oh, that's what's
My
up.
mom is from Bradenton, my dad is from Jacksonville, and they linked up, met up, whatever, and they was in college, and you see your boy, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? 77, 77, I'm here, baby.
That's
I'm
good.
here, man.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what sports did you play growing up, and what high school did you attend?
Growing up, man, we always played, like, growing up, football was always my passion, man. I tried basketball. I just ain't had a win for all that running. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy. I ain't had a win for all that. But yeah, man, growing up, man, I went to Wakeland Elementary, and then I went to Bradenton Middle before he shut down and became, I believe, Louis Johnson. Is that the name of the middle school now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Louis
Louis
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah.
And then after that, man, I ended up getting. I thought I was going to Southeast, but my dad called an audible on that, and I ended up going to Manatee High School. So I'm a Hurricane, Manatee Hurricane.
Listen, before you keep going, shout out to Wakeland and shout out to Manatee High
Yes,
School. Go Canes, go.
it's
Cane
go, man.
Pride
Go
never
Canes, go,
died.
man. Cane pride never dies. You see
Cane
it, man. You
pride
see
never
it, man.
dies.
Yeah,
Cane
Yeah.
pride
for
never
sure.
dies.
You know, yeah, man. That's you know, like I say, man. I'm braiding to the heart. You get it twisted. 941. But actually, back in the day when I was coming up, we was 813. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people that's younger don't realize the area code.
Oh,
What used to
the
be
area code,
813.
the area code change?
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't 813
yeah.
Tampa area now?
813 is Tampa now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But back in the day, man, 813 was Tampa, St. Pete, all that, man. All the way down to Port Charlotte and stuff. It was 813 area code back in the
I
day.
didn't know that.
That's how old I am, though. I ain't trying to reveal my age too much, but that's how old I am. I remember all that, you know. Yeah, man.
So I know you watching that Manatee Southeast game right now.
Yeah, that's all you see. I keep looking at the screen, boss. I'm looking at the screen.
So I'm gonna just take it back to your area. Tell us what those Manatee Southeast game was like back when you was coming up.
Oh
Oh,
man, dude, I tell you what, man.
Big rivalry.
You gotta think, man. Big robbery, man. I'm talking about. I can remember before I even got to the high, man. Just going to them games, man. And I'm talking about it'd be a packed house. And then I'm talking about back in the day when you come off Ninth, you could get in the game off Ninth right there where the church at.
yeah.
And then you be able to go down Hurricane Lane, 32nd. It was 32nd when I was there. They changed it to Hurricane Lane. But it's nothing like it, man. That game there, like bragging rights, let alone, man, standing room only. You talking about 5,000, 8,000 people at a game, man. Like that's when
Yes.
I'm talking about, man. I mean, y'all know, man. Like from 82, 81, whatever it was, I don't know the exact number, to 2000, whatever. You want to win a state title in Florida, you got to come through here,
You got
and
to
you
come
got
through
to see
Manatee.
Southeast or Manatee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I get frustrated with it right now, how things going. You know what I'm saying? It ain't bashing nobody, but I think we got spoiled for so long having that kind of football in this area and having those kind of fans and
Hey,
you know
man,
to now.
shout out to Joe Canaan, man. Shout out to Joe
Oh
Canaan.
man, one of the best ever do it. One of
Shout
the
out
best
to
ever do it, man.
Talk about Cool Joe real quick.
Yeah, talk
Man,
about
Joe,
Cool
man, Joe, man, I'm telling you, man, Joe get a lot of hate, man, but Joe's a good dude, man,
Yeah.
and I can only speak from my experience, man. Joe took a kid that had a terrible attitude, didn't want to listen, hadn't really been around white people my whole life like that. You know what I'm saying? So going from Bradenton Middle to Manatee High was a culture shock. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, it was good for me as an individual. I had to grow up. I had to learn how to deal with other people. You know what I'm saying? Of other races, backgrounds, cultures, and it was a good experience. And going to Manatee prepared me to go to college. You know, like you talk about culture shock. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna dig a little bit more into Joe Canal. How was he in the locker room? Because like you just said, we all know Joe get a lot of flack for a lot of things. But when it comes to football, Joe knew what he was talking about. Joe knew what he was doing. Joe not only was a
Right.
coach, he was a father figure to some of those dudes. So just digging
Yeah,
a little bit
I mean,
about
man,
how Joe was in the locker room.
Joe taught Joe to play for Joe Canal. You got to be accountable, man. You know what I'm saying? Accountable. Like I be hearing stories about kids right now missing practice. Like what? That's like insane to me. Missing practice. You miss practice for Joe, you ain't gonna play, and you could be the star player or the worst player. You know what I'm
No
saying?
matter what.
And I yeah, and the thing with him, man, like how can I say this? You might not like what they trying to do at the time because you understand it coming in as a freshman, sophomore. So when you start winning and you see the results every week, it's hard to argue with that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to argue with that. It's like when you first get there, why are we doing this? Why are we lifting weights? Why are we running stairs? You know what I'm saying? Why is Coach Shannon so mean to me? Like, but it's the coaches, dog. It's the coaches. It's the same coaches. They know what they're doing. And people give them a lot of flack, but you got to understand something. When I was in school, Joe didn't get all East Bradeners. You had to be living in that district. And I'm not knocking Coach Mack. Coach Mack was a great coach as well, but Coach Mack had way more talent coming through the Southeast than Manatee did. Manatee got the kids from Palmetto. We all know that. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
And he had the white kids in West Braden. Now you go look at some of the rosters that Southeast had compared to Manatee from when I was there and back home. Joe, man, you give Joe some of that same talent, man. Joe might have about 12, 20 state titles. I'm just being real. And I ain't knocking Coach Mack. I'm just keeping it real with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what we want. We want the realness.
So you know, they can say what they want. Like, you know, we was at Braden Middle. You knew Pete Dub was gonna win it. You knew they were gonna win a couple state titles. They were just that talent. A lot of people don't say that. They don't tell you. Pete Dub came to Manatee first.
I didn't know that.
First.
I did not know him.
Yeah.
I ain't know Peter came to Manatee first.
He was at Manatee High first. But back in the day, y'all know you had to live in that district.
Yeah.
Now, school choice or whatever they got going on, you could just go, you know. And we're gonna dig into it later. Like my thing is the transfer portal, right? When they do it in college, they do it in the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, what are we teaching the kids? Oh,
right.
So
I don't want to wait.
We're gonna build up our next question. So how was it getting those letters when you was in high school?
That's a good question.
Man, I tell you, man, you know what's crazy, man? And this could go back to the first question about Joe. Joe didn't give you no letters like that until, you know, I can remember like finishing up my sophomore year in '93. We went to state. We went back-to-back state championship games. '92 we won it. '93 we went and we lost to Southridge because we were overconfident, right? For a kid from East Braden, you know, who at the time, I mean, let's just keep it a buck, man. Like everybody, mama can't send them to college. You know what I'm saying? So when you start thinking, hey man, what I'm gonna do after high school, you know what I'm saying? And then you start playing ball to try to, you know, carve out a lane for yourself so you could go to school. And then, you know, 2-3 years into you know, playing ball, you start receiving letters from big colleges. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, wow, man, I could really do this. Like I could really go to school, you know, and not just to any school, you know. Like my dad's telling me, if it's free, we there. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, you know, that's you know, that give you a lot of sense of pride. Let's keep it real. And the main thing, you know, to piggyback on that, man, it's free to get that education. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no student debts, no student loans. You still pay, you know, got to pay off. And I, you know, for me, that's huge.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, with you getting those offers, I want to know who was all offering you. What was those big colleges that was offering you before you selected Tennessee?
Man, I ain't gonna be cocky. I'm gonna be humble. I was recruited by everybody in the country, and I'm being humble when I say that. And people that know me, that know Manatee football, they can vouch for that.
Okay. So with that being said, I already told Nick I'm gonna get a little messy real quick. So
that's right. Let's do it.
I'm gonna get a little messy. So I am a big time, huge Florida Gator fan.
Right.
You feel me? I'm a big time. I don't know if Nick told you, but Nick just
I ain't tell him nothing.
He ain't tell me.
Nick just put a little bug in my ear and he said, "You played with Peyton."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How did it feel? And we're gonna get messy right now. How did it feel?
Oh man, don't do it. Don't do it.
He already know.
I already know what you're gonna do.
How does it feel to arguably be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time? Let's just say that about Peyton. How did it feel not beating the Gators for that 4-year stretch?
You know what, man? I got mixed feelings about it. When I got there, I got to Tennessee in '96. Peyton was a junior, but everybody thought he was gonna leave out. Tennessee was ranked number 2 and Florida was number 4, and they came to Knoxville and whooped us. That was my freshman year. To me, it was, I'm young. I know a lot of kids. I know a lot of the guys that play for Florida. Hell, I got teammates in high school that went to Florida. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I'm green. I'm like, I ain't really thinking about, oh man, we just lost. I'm like, okay, we'll make some shake next year. And then '97 come, and we don't shake nothing that year. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, hold on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a powerhouse football program in the state of Florida. I ain't with this now. You know what I'm saying? Losing like that. So, for him, they had the decision. He came back for a senior year, which was '97. We ended up winning the SEC championship game.
Y'all did.
But we lost to Florida. We still lost to Florida that year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, it was just crazy, man. But thank God, man. Thank God for T. Martin. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't realize T. Martin won the whole thing. 13-0, brother from Mobile, Alabama. You feel me? He was the first one to beat it, for to beat the Gators. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I go. The media is crazy now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when Peyton left, ain't nobody think we was gonna do nothing, and we ended up winning that thing.
Yeah.
With a quarterback that nobody seen it coming from. So, but yeah, man, back to your question. Man, ain't nobody think about no Florida Gators, man. This is Tennessee high over here, baby.
Hey, I ain't gonna mess with you too much because I was a little salty not this past weekend. The weekend before, it was 2 weekends ago we played y'all. I was a little bit salty because we was going back and forth.
Oh yeah, man. You know what? But you know what, man? That come from winning, man. Spurrier scored y'all.
Yeah,
and that's the same thing. And that's the same thing Alabama go through. They expect to be in the championship game every year. So if they lose one game, it's like the world coming to an end. Spurrier, y'all was winning, man. Yeah, y'all be hurting, and y'all done got so spoiled till y'all expect it every year, man. Look what I've been going through for the last 20 years, 15 years, whatever. It's been a long time, man. So, hey, I'm all over Facebook selling out, talking big noise. You know what I'm saying? I don't even much care. Hey, Nick, they playing over downfall every week. Oh, Georgia gonna whoop you now. Alabama gonna whoop you. You know what I'm saying? What they say, they hate to love us. They hate to love us. But we back. We back, and we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, back to your Florida Gators, I'm gonna say this real quick. That quarterback y'all got, that quarterback Anthony Richardson, he's special, and he get a lot of flack. But in reality, my opinion, this is my opinion now. Mm-hmm. But what I see, the defense ain't helping. You scoring 30+ points in the SEC, you put the win. Period.
We put up 30 against y'all. We put up 30.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You supposed to win. So the defense, the defense need to get some of that flack he getting. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't stopping. They ain't stopping nobody.
They ain't stopping the nosebleed. That's what your boy
said. They ain't stopping the nosebleed, bro.
Yeah, they ain't stopping the nosebleed. Yeah, go ahead, Nick. I just had to interject on that, Nick, with the Gators and the Tennessee. Go ahead, we'll rock out with it, bro.
So yeah, before he jumped all the way ahead of us, what made you?
Hey, Nick, my bad, Nick. Hey, Nick, I'm trying to learn how to handle success, Nick. I'm sorry.
Here you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, what made you choose Tennessee over all these other schools?
Yeah.
Man, you want me to keep it real with you? I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Keep it a buck.
Bro, I was gonna go to the U, bro. Miami was my school, bro. Okay, I had been to Florida 100 times, unofficial visits. You know how they do. Yeah. You come up to the game, whatever. And I said, I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm going to Florida State because I'm gonna stay close to home, right? Well, unfortunately, Miami was on probation when I was coming out. Miami only had 12 scholarships, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then my mom was like, bro, Miami too fast for you. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want you going to Miami. My mama, I don't want you going to Miami. So, then I don't know how it is now, but you got 5 official visits, right? Mm-hmm. One going to Florida, I've been to Florida 100 times. Florida State, I think Syracuse, Tennessee, Miami, and the other one was I want to say Michigan, but I ended up canceling that visit. Because you gotta think, you got all these schools trying to court you, trying to get you to come to their campus, see what they're about. You only got 5. That's a lot of pressure on a young man, 17, 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no way in heck I thought I was going to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Coach Orgeron, LSU head coach.
Yeah.
He was the D-line coach at Syracuse at the time. And I'm talking about, man, this man really, really recruited me, man. I like Coach Orgeron, don't get me wrong. But when I went to Syracuse, I just had to keep it real with myself. It's too cold up there. I couldn't do it. The snow was cool at first. Nah, I can't do it.
It's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm from the bottom, man. I'm from the bottom. And just keep it real.
Yeah.
And then just taking advice from my mom. I ain't gonna try to say my mom influenced my decision, but she had a lot to do with it. And like I said, I hold my mom in a high regard. I know she got my best interest at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so I said, I'm gonna take this visit. Went to Tennessee. Really for one, man, Tennessee, beautiful, man. You got recruiters that, man, don't go there, man. They got the KKK there, racist, da-da-da. I had to go for myself and see, man. And it was cool, man. And the main thing, I vibe with the players. I like the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Dan Brooks. If anybody know about college football and coaching, Dan Brooks one of the best ever do it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's who recruited me. He ended up going to Clemson when he left Tennessee. He turned that thing around and won a couple of natties. But yeah, man, I just fell in love with it, man, and it was cool. Like I just felt like I was home. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And going 821 miles away from here to there, I had to grow up. I know if I was in Gainesville, Tallahassee, Miami, I could jump in the car and come home anytime. I ain't really growing up. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that up there. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest blessing at the end of the day. So, like I say, man, each his own. A lot of these kids got so much social media coverage now, and so many people pulling at them and NIL deals.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so crazy to me. Like, is a kid really going there because he liked the school and he want to go to that school, or is he going there because they offer him $8 million and this school offer him $6 million? You feel what I'm saying?
So I just came up with this question with you saying that. Because there is a big difference when you was going to college, you was just being recruited for merely on your talent. These days, they're being merely on their talent, but now they can hand out money to these kids. Talk a little bit about that and the differences between when you were being recruited now with these kids being recruited.
It's a game changer, man. It's a huge difference. Like I say, man, you don't really know if a kid going there because they paying them more or if the kid really want to go there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and it's like now a kid getting recruited now can say, hey man, I'm gonna go to Texas A&M. They're gonna give me $8 million, but really in his heart he want to go to LSU.
Yeah.
You feel me? So what's gonna happen? A kid gonna take that money, go there, ain't gonna like it. Now you got the transfer portal, right? It ain't nothing stopping from going, taking that money and going back where you really want to go. And that's what's gonna start happening. They're gonna get this NIL money or whatever, because you ain't gotta pay it back.
Right.
You ain't gotta pay a dime of it back. So I think we gotta get a better, I'm all for players getting paid. Don't get it twisted. But I think we got to get a better handle on what's going on because I think kids are gonna start going to schools that are paying the most, not because they want to actually be there. You know what I'm saying? And like in my day, you can't just transfer. I can't just go and Coach Fulmer office and say, hey man, I don't want to be here no more. I want to transfer to Georgia. Ain't no way in heck that's gonna happen. For one, they're the SEC East just like us. I can't say I want to transfer to Florida. They ain't letting you. They ain't letting you out of that. They not gonna release you. Nah, man, it's crazy, man. And then you look at Reggie Bush. You took his Heisman because he took $300,000 on the table, right? Cats getting paid $4 million. They took a snap. Ain't that ironic, man? Like, man, get that man back his damn Heisman, man. Stop playing, man. It's so crazy, man. He was judged and brutalized. Oh, we need to take his Heisman back. And look what's going on now. Like, it's wild, man. It's wild. But they definitely need to get a five back they stuff, and they definitely need to get Reggie Bush back his Heisman. I want to make sure I put that in there.
All right, now it's gonna be said. I completely agree.
So, what derailed you from going to the NFL?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's a good question.
And it's just us being real, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people see Saturday or Friday if you're in high school, or Sunday if you're in the NFL. They don't see money through whatever. And I try to tell these kids I'm coaching now, I don't care about the NFL. I don't care about that. I just want you to be a productive citizen, right? And when my dad passed away in 2000, January 5th, 2000, unexpected. And he's always tell me, I don't give a damn about no NFL. I want you to get that degree. You know what I'm saying? Before his passing, my mindset was strictly, I got to get to the league. And he was always that person to be like, son, I don't care about no NFL. Get that degree, So to be all the way real with y'all, when he passed away, football was the last thing on my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I completely
and I went through that whole senior season, bro, just all right. You know what I'm saying? And I played against some of the baddest boys ever to do it. Marcus Stroud, Richard Seymour. Go look at it, pull the tape up. That's me out there. Handling that. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? And I got letters from NFL teams and things like that, but my heart wasn't in it no more, bro. And I think a lot of these kids, man, the way these parents and these social media push them, a lot of them gonna be burnt out by the time it's time to go do that. You feel me? Real talk. Cause that shit, the higher you get playing ball, the more you realize it's a business. What they say NFL stand for, not for long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my main thing, and one of the reasons I love coaching youth football, because ain't no politics. We trying to coach them, develop these kids, get them right. And I always tell them, man, I want you to be a productive citizen. Everybody not going to the NFL. Yeah. But guess what? Be Good got, I don't know if y'all can pull it up, but how much a full, tuition is at Tennessee a year? Room and board, food, all that. And you talk about 4 or 5 years for free.
That's a nice bag.
That's a nice bag, right?
Yeah.
and to get my bachelor's degree. Like, come on, bro. Like, and I ain't tripping. I can put the camera on it, bro. Like, that's real talk.
Hey, nah, that's real talk. Hey,
Yeah, for real.
that's real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
real
gonna
talk.
put some slack behind that.
Yeah, man. And see, a lot of these kids get brainwashed with NFL. Everybody ain't gonna go, man. I hope you go. But like I tell my son, you can't play football forever.
Right.
What's your backup plan? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to leave a prestigious school like Wake Forest? Man, y'all know how expensive Wake Forest is?
A
Talking
lot of
about
money.
$90,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So, you look at certain things like what's your median income if you graduate from this university with this degree? You know what I'm saying? $150,000, $170,000. Bro, we gonna stay here. Cause I know people, and I ain't putting nobody down. I know people that got degrees, psychology degrees or whatever, waiting tables. It was
Yep.
waiting tables. Real talk, So you gotta look at it, man, from every angle, man, and you gotta do the best thing for you at the end of the day. And what you try to do after sports, whether it's basketball, football, whatever. But that's why, yeah, man. That was a good question though.
Yeah,
Nobody
good
really
question.
never asked me that, Nick. You know what I'm saying? Good question,
Hey,
Nick.
Dog, you know
that
I'm
come from
always
family
bring the
talk.
best out you.
That come from family talk.
Yeah.
Hey man,
So
hey,
you
I taught my
already
boy
know.
how to have the success, man. My boy
That's
gonna
it.
have the success. That boy that blessed. That boy that blessed,
That's
man.
what's up. That's
That
what's
boy
up.
right there is blessed.
So
But yeah,
we're gonna
man.
keep it moving. So
Let's
what
keep it
made you get into
moving, man.
coaching?
Coaching, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. My girl, man. Shout out to my girl TP, man. Pinoy Pratt, man.
All right
Um,
now.
TP, man. 2000 and Big James, man. I don't know if y'all know Big James, man.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
That's the one I used to work at Trot, right?
yeah, Big James, man. Big
Yeah.
James hired me for like 2 years to start coaching, bro. And I never would do it. And then 2017, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what's to it, man. So I went to a coaches meeting out there at the old DeSoto Boys and Girls Club before they built a new one up. And I met TP. She was the commissioner, or director of football or something for the Manatee Bulls at the time. And I had to interview. I was going to interview just to be an assistant, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this I'm gonna help the kids with the line play, because I'm a line. You know what I'm saying? I play D line,
Yeah.
I play O line. And I did interview with TP. Shout out to my girl TP. Matter of fact, she the CEO of the 941 Stars. I'm gonna drop that plug on her real quick. And
Yes,
your
sir.
boy coaching this year too. So let me get them 5 ladies out there and let's go to work.
Yes,
But back
sir.
to my story. I interviewed with TP. Um, do the interview. I ain't expecting that. I'm just gonna help out. You know what I'm saying? I'm 12U. She hit me up like, yo, come holler at me. Whoop, whoop. I go holler at her. She like, yo, I'm gonna give you the head coaching job for 12U. So now, y'all, I'm gonna take you back. They had a rule, um, and they had a rule where you had to be in an organization as an assistant for 2 years to be a head coach. So with me, needless to say, with me getting a head coach just like that, I had a lot of cats looking at me sideways. You know how that go.
Yeah.
How you get a
Hey,
job? You feel me? So
hey, yeah.
that cat, yeah, little hate, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Um, we end up, I think we had like 13, 14 players, man. And it was one of the best seasons I ever had. We didn't win a lot, but it was a good season because it
mhm.
showed me like humility. You know what I'm saying? Humility. I stressed that, being humble. Um, them kids was good, man. Them kids worked hard. We still made the playoff. Every year I done coached, I done made the playoff. Man.
That's what's up.
So that did, man. Like after that season, man, it's like the rest is history, man. We just went to work. I went
Yeah.
from 13, 14 some weeks to 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my calling, man. I could have been coaching high school. I just love the youth level. I love the youth level, man, because it's the
So
purest form, man.
yeah, yeah. So that goes into the next question that I have is because you
What's
do
up?
coach the
Just holler
youth.
at me.
You do coach the youth. How does that? And you kind of hit on it a little bit. But let's see if we can get a little deeper. When you get to that practice field and you see those youth out there, how does that make you feel that you're out there making a difference for that youth and you're out there trying, like you just said, we want you to be a good citizen, a stand-up guy. How does that make you feel knowing that you out here doing the work that a lot of dudes ain't really even caring about doing? You know what I mean? But you're out here putting in that work in front of these youth.
Man, dude,
how does that make you feel?
I feel blessed to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel blessed. Ain't nobody getting no check.
Right.
Feel me? I ain't out there getting paid for that. I'm out there purely off of the love, off of helping these kids, man. And I had to learn from every year I've learned something. I kind of learn something every year, man. I don't know it all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The main thing I've learned, bro, in it, and that's why I say it's a blessing. For one, them kids ain't got to be out there. Them parents ain't got to sign them up. So for a parent to entrust you, trust you with their child, spend them 175 or whatever it is, the fee, and that's the opportunity and blessing for me to show them. Because a lot of them kids ain't got a male figure in their life. Let's keep it real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at that, man. I try to get them discipline. I try to get them structure. You know what I'm saying? And teach them right from wrong. I try to do all that. Within them 3 to 4 months I might have with that child. And my thing is, man, I've been so blessed that it goes past football with me and coaching. I develop relationships with these kids to this day. And it made me feel good to see some of these kids I coached in high school doing the right thing, doing what they need to do. I'm down there with the babies now. I done went down to 8U. When I first started, I was 12U and 14U for the first 5 years coaching. This is my 6th year coaching. I'm with the 8U. So it's a blessing, man, and I love it. I really do. I love it, man, because I could be the inspiration for these kids to stay out the streets. Don't get in trouble. And kid might say, man, I want to be the next Bernard Gooden. You know what? I want to be better than Coach Bernard. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about to me.
That's what's up, man. And we appreciate you because it's not a lot of brothers that stand up in the community, especially from the area. We all from the same area. But not a lot of people that do that and step up in the community. So, man, I salute that like big time.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
So, tell us a couple of differences of how you were coached back when you was in high school, middle school.
Oh man,
and how you coach now.
Hey Nick, you can't coach like that, Nick. Like they used to back in the day, Nick. You can't, no, Nick. They'll get you up out of there, Nick. They'll get you up out of there, Nick. It's way different, bro. It's way different. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm gonna tell you, these kids got more opportunity now. And when I say that, it was no unlimited weight when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? It was a weight limit when I was coming up. It was a weight limit. Now it's unlimited weight. So me and cats like Big Sid Bill played at Southeast, dog, All-American. Big Leon Hyers, we couldn't play Little League football like that.
Yeah.
And the reason is the max weight for the big boys was like 135 back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't been 135 since I was like, So, it's just crazy, man. Like, times is different, man. Coaches was hard on you. I remember being at Manatee, man. We used to have one water break for the whole practice. And then in my cave, my fellow Hurricanes will tell you that. That's them facts. Them facts, dog. And I think when Corey Stringer passed out and passed away, I think that shed a light on a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
hydration. How people hydrate. We ain't hydrate. The coaches will tell you, hey, you gotta hydrate. Y'all remember 2-a-days? I don't think 2-a-days is like that no more. I don't even know they still have 2-a-days, to be honest with you.
You don't hear about it.
I remember 2-a-days. Yeah, I remember 2-a-days. And it's crazy. It was way more intense. And I'm not saying the kids these days are softer. I just think that with technology and science, I think coaching had to get more educated on certain things. You know what I'm saying? That was better for the athlete.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't do all that stuff you do. Like what's the Bull in the Rain, Oklahoma? They got rid of a lot of them drills. You'll never see them drills out there with Little League practice or high school. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, we used to be out there in the fairground popping. You know what I'm saying? You'd be 20 yards away. But
and after getting popped, get your tail up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shoot. It was rough. I was out there in the fairground, man. I played for the Paramount Eagles, 86, man. 86, man. Hey, boy. I ain't know if I want to do that.
That's what's up.
For real, man. I'm just keeping it real with you, man.
So, what's a couple of things that you look forward to on game day?
Game day? Look forward to a game day? Seeing the kids smile, getting that W, and celebrating after the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you especially, man, like I like road games. I like road games. I've always liked road games.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know me. You know what's up. Hey, you know what's up. And like that's I love that. I love going to hostile environments. And especially being an underdog, and they've been talking noise all week, and you pop them. Oh man, that's a great feeling. You be smiling all the way home, man. That's a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? And just to see the kids, man, like to see the kids, because you might get a group of kids that ain't buying into what you trying to do, until like I told y'all, you start seeing the results. They start seeing the results, and you putting them W's up every week. Now that same kid that was giving you pushback, he all in. That's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing.
Do you create your own plays?
Man, I'll tell you what. I always ran my offense except for this year. And like I said, I went to a new organization. Shout out to my boy Isaac Pickney. Shout out to the Seminole president. He brought me in, gave me the 8U head coach job, and we had a guy there that's been a Seminole forever, and I gave him the opportunity to be the offensive coordinator. I stepped back, you know what I'm saying? I stepped back, and you got coaches you got to trust. You know what I'm saying? It's a big debate on that. Should a head coach call his own plays? Should a head coach be an OC? You know, I look at it like this, man. There ain't no stress on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's less stress on me. You know, if we ain't scoring, they gonna call him out, not me. You know, but yeah, man.
It's a strategic move.
It's the truth, though, man. You know, but it's like I say, it's been different this year for me, man. You know, I had to take a step back and support my OC and my DC and all that, and let them guys coach, man. You know, I've been more or less like a head coach / I ain't gonna say team manager. Making sure my kids got their uniform straight, they got what they need, you know. You know, if I gotta get on you, I'm gonna get on you, you know, and let them guys coach, man. And it's working out so far, man.
Now, how easy or hard is it to let that range go from you calling the offensive or defensive plays? Like, was it hard for you to let it go? Was it easy for you?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you know, I won't say hard to let go. It's hard to trust somebody else.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially when you've had success and the stuff you do work. You know what I'm saying? You've been to Super Bowls and all that, and you won. Like, you know, you got trophies to show for you know what you do, and you getting that paint. It ain't hard, but it's like a trust issue thing. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in the day we all human. You know, you always second guess something. You might say, "Hey, well, I would have did it like this. Why he doing it like that?" Not saying that's a bad thing, but that's just reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's been a smooth transition. It ain't really been no issues or nothing like that. But yeah, it's more or less a trust thing. Like, man, we got to scope. You know, we got to do this. You know,
Right.
because I've done it for so long. Good question, Nick. Nick, you couldn't come up with these questions, man. You all right, man. Nick,
I got another one for you.
Hey, let's
You
get
knocked
it.
them
man,
out
come
the
on
park.
back, man. We coming back to back. What's up, man?
Let's
So,
get it.
have you ever thought about coaching at the next level?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I've had plenty of opportunities. Plenty of opportunities. You know, I mean, my boy Jerry Clark, head coach of Carter Mooney, opportunity. My boy Scotty Wayne Little, Booker head coach. Coach Marino, you know, hollered at me. I done talked to Brett. I mean, I've had plenty of opportunities to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So, is there a
But
reason why we haven't seen Mr. Gooden at the next level? Or you just
man,
love what
hey
you do?
man, I love the youth, man. Ain't no politics, ain't
Yeah,
no booster clubs.
yeah,
You know, making sure little Johnny play. Little Johnny ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play the best man. You know, and at the end of the day, that's why I stick with youth football because yeah, you gotta deal with some parents sometimes,
yeah,
but you know, and just be real. You
yeah,
got them. You got them.
yeah. Oh
They
yeah,
come
man.
Yeah.
We
with it.
got
You
them.
know what I'm saying? You know, and the thing I had to learn being doing this thing 6 years, going on my 7 years till next year, whether you win by 30 or you lose by 30, somebody still gonna have something to say. But
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
enjoy the youth, man. I enjoy the youth level, man.
that's
Straight
what's
up.
up.
I mean, we ain't gotta talk about this one, but how is it dealing with those parents?
Ooh, nigga, oh, Nick. Hey,
Yeah, he
Nick,
got
you
to.
know, hey, Nick, I'm keep it real with you, man. When I first started, man, I used to be 30 and hot, man. I be arguing and all that, but as I done got a little seasoned, little Lowry's now. You know what I'm saying? I got a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
Lowry's now. You know, certain things you gotta roll off. You gotta just let them go through their little thing, man. You know, because I mean, the saddest thing in it, the saddest thing I see in coaching youth, man, is some of these parents trying to live through these kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, like, you can't live through these kids, man. You know,
yeah,
don't force a kid or don't force that on the kid. Kid might just not want to play football. That's fine. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because you play football or you want him to play. You know, it's crazy to me because, like, bro, you were sorry. So how you gonna act like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? You
Yeah.
I
know,
Yeah.
and
feel,
it's like
yeah,
that's the truth, though. That's the truth. That's the truth. It just a trip out, man. It's a trip out, man. You
Yeah.
know, because you got some parents that's like, really, man. They think their kid is the end all be all, and at the end of the day, it's a team game, right?
yeah,
It's a team game, man. But it ain't nothing too major. You know what I'm saying? I think the saddest thing I seen is them coaches getting killed this year, man, over a game. That's crazy, man. You
yeah.
know, that's the saddest thing I've seen since I've been coaching. I
And
coach out of
that's
Texas, and
another
I'm thinking,
thing we wanted to ask you about. I think
Yeah,
what that happened in Houston,
yeah,
Keith
yeah, I
Toledo.
believe it's outside of Houston, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
man.
ever heard, seen, or dealt with anything like that?
Nah. Because at the end of
Even
the day,
with
I
just
got, I
little
got,
small altercations.
not really. Because at the end of the day, I got street sense, and if I feel like it's going that way, I'm gonna get from around it, and I ain't finna do no. And my coaches will tell you, man. My dog Reese will tell you, I ain't finna do no arguing with nobody, man. Not over a game. You know what I'm saying? Not over a
and
game. You know.
this kind of goes back to those parents that try to take it so serious, and you gotta realize that these are
Yeah,
still
man,
children.
man, oh man, hey, B, the CEO, boy, you hit the head, boy. Boy, you think some of these kids is going straight to the NFL draft, bro,
Right,
and it ain't that serious
ain't that
because what they
serious?
don't
Yeah,
realize is, and go back to what I said earlier, right? As you go up, little league, high school, college, the game get more serious. The game is less fun. It's a business now.
yeah,
It's a business because now you dealing with your coach's livelihood. They could lose their job. They could get fired if if they're not successful, right? So it's a business now, right? Some of these parents, man, they put so much pressure on these kids to perform. By the time they get their own voice, they're not gonna want to play football.
Yeah.
You know, and it goes back to what I say. Ain't nobody finna get no $1 million contract out of Little League. I know plenty guys who are all stars in Little League. Got to high school, you ain't hear from them no more. And that ain't no diss.
Yeah.
That's just reality. You know what I'm saying? Because talent can catch up with talent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because you the biggest.
Especially as people are evolving. You know what I'm saying? Especially as people getting stronger, getting faster talent.
Right. Man, I know guys that was Timmys on the Little League level and got to high school and was all American. It's just like you never know what's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. And it's unfortunate he put so much pressure on these kids. Let them kids be kids, man. Yeah. And then boom. And then want to coach your kids and all that. What you gonna do when you get to high school? Get mad and transfer 100 times?
Right.
Like, that's what you said. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
And making it seem like that's okay to do when that ain't okay.
Yeah. Ain't what it is, bro. Yeah. Because you've shown that, and you know what I'm saying? You've shown your child it's okay to say, you know what, I don't like what Coach says, so I'm for the transfer to Southeast. Right. Oh, I don't like what he did, so I'm for the transfer to Pine Mountain. That's going on right now today.
Yeah.
You feel me, man? And you set them up for failure. Yeah. You set them up for failure, man. Yeah. You know, we just got to get back to the roots, man.
So on the flip side, I was with you with last weekend when Palmetto put that thing on Manatee.
Oh man, come on!
You ain't gotta say it like that though, Nick.
I told y'all.
You know what? I was torn, and me and you was standing there talking because I got kids that play for Manatee right now, and I got kids that play for Palmetto right now. So I was cool.
Tell me the good side of, you know, coaching these kids as little boys, now watching them as young men playing in their high school sport, some of them going into the college next year.
Right. I mean, man, that's a Nick, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I get the text messages from my former players saying, "Coach, man, come check me out, man," woo, 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 and I see them on the field doing their thing and they excelling. Not just on the field, in the classroom.
Yes.
And I know they finna go do their thing. That's what it's all about for me. That's when I get my flowers, you heard me?
Yeah.
I done did mine, dog. You feel me? I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody out here. But when I go out to Manatee High School and I see my homeboy Nick out there, you know what I'm saying? I see all these people I ain't seen in years come holler at me, and I can look on that field and I can see Adonis Maurice, Marcus Smith, LaDarian Williams, and so on and so on. And I can name so many names, man, kids that's doing their thing that I had in Little League, that staying on that path, staying out of trouble. They ain't in the news. Like, that's what it's all about, man, for me. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I tell you what, I'm walking around there with my head up with a sense of pride, and I'm a Manatee Hurricane in my heart.
Yeah.
You know? But to see my boys on both sides doing from Manatee, Palmetto, and Southeast, and Lakewood Ranch. I got some at Lakewood Ranch too. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, it's all you can ask for, man. Cause they could.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. My bad.
What I was gonna say was to have that feeling that you was a part of that. You know what I'm saying? And for them to send you those text messages and those calls and that you're a part of that. You know what I mean? You are a part of that. And like I said earlier, I salute that you stand up guy in the community and for them to still recognize that what you was a part of is amazing.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, for real, that's what it's all about. You know, I'm gonna be real with you, man. You know, the community gonna love who they gonna love. They gonna hate who they gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? But as long as me and them kids got that bond, that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters to me, man. Yes, you know, my kids gonna holler at me through Instagram, text message, call me, Hey, shout out to my boy Jay Fields over there at Southeast, true freshman on Boston. My boy Tick Low, true freshman on Boston. You know, like that's what it's all about, man. And them kids is thriving, bro. And when I say thriving, it ain't always about sports. They thriving, they winners in real life, man.
They changing
Like
the
I know,
narrative.
like I know them kids gonna be productive kids in society. They gonna have families. They gonna raise their kids to be young men like them. Like, bro, I ain't gotta worry about them kids, man. And I think that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Football is just a vessel to get you to go to school, right?
Yeah.
For free. For the free.
Yeah.
Now, if you get to go NFL and make you $2, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Right? That's the vessel for you to go to free and get the best education you can possible for free. You ain't got to worry about paying nothing back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it's about for me. And that's what my dad was yelling. I wasn't feeling him back then, but I see what he was talking about.
So we're gonna flip gears a little quick.
Let's flip it, man.
Talk about your family.
Let's do it. What's up, man? What you want to know?
I know you got 3 kids, but let the
For
world
sure.
know your 3 kids.
Oh man, shout out to the boss man out there in Texas, man. My oldest son Darius, 22-year-old out there in Austin, Texas. My next boy, Mr. Bernard Gooden the third, aka Trey. He's a freshman at Wake Forest, number 92. On the back of that jersey, it say Gooden 3. That's me. That's my baby. You heard me? And then last but not least, man,
Baby girl.
the queen, man. You know who the queen is, man. Come on, man. The queen named after my grandma, the late Mello Frankie Mitchell. You heard me? That was my baby. That's who raised me up. You know what I'm saying? Miss Mello Nicole Gooden. That's my baby girl. You heard me? That's daddy girl. She got my heart. Spent all my money. And she ain't even 2 yet. So.
Spent all my money.
Hey, yeah, man. So yeah, man. Like I say, man, that's the good tribe right there, homie.
As far as your 2 sons, how does it feel? And I know we talked about the youth football, but now we're talking about your kids. To see them in college football and see them thriving, you know what I'm saying? You remember how you were when you went to Tennessee and getting all these offers.
Hey man, I tell you, man, I tell you what, man. It make you proud, man. Like for real, man. Because like I say, he could be out here doing drugs in jail, anything, man. And he doing something positive. Like with Trey, it made me real proud because I never pushed any of my kids to do sports. He picked up that on his own. I ain't out here like one of these Saturday daddies. Oh, we gonna do this. You gonna. And he'll tell you that. I never coached none of my kids, none of that. Like, that was his thing. Yeah. But my thing as his father is to reiterate, hey, man, if you're going to do something, do it. Don't fit. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to sign up and just quit. We ain't doing that. Right. So he might say, hey, I want to do soccer one year. Well, guess what? We're going to be out there like Felipe, what his name is? What boy name is? Real good one. Come on, Nick, help me out, man. Come on, what name is? Man, y'all know, man. Come on, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Cristaldo, what his name? Ronaldo, what his name is?
Yeah.
Y'all know.
Jimmy know who you talking about.
Yeah, Jimmy know.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're going to finish that thing up, man. Yeah. We're gonna finish that thing up, man. And I think we gotta start back instilling that in all our kids, man. We gotta start what you finish, man. I think we my grandma had an old saying, man. I ain't gonna say an old saying, but she's always say the microwave is the worst thing ever invented. We be like, why? The microwave good, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Instant gratification, man. Instant gratification, man. Everybody want everything fast. Nobody don't want to work for nothing, bro.
That makes sense.
Instant gratification. If you don't get that instant gratification, I'm out. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on right now with our kids.
Yeah, that's something I'm trying to teach our son, Elijah. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out here and work It's not gonna be handed
Gotta
to
work,
you.
bro.
Like people ain't gonna just pat you on the back because he in basketball. So people ain't gonna pat you on the back just because you made a shot. Okay, let's go make 100 more. You know what I mean? So when it comes to these kids, at least in this era, instant gratification is what they look for, and if they don't get it, they
look for
to the next thing. Yeah,
they want to move to the next thing, man. And you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I feel I could be wrong. You know, this is my view. Like, I think when you do that, you set them up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
But the crazy part about it, you got a lot of parents that go for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like a shot in the
and
dark.
That ain't what it is.
Yeah, it's like a shot in the dark.
Right. Nick, I got a special request.
What's up, B?
Hey, B, the CEO, don't cut this part right here, please.
I got you.
Nick,
what's up?
Tell my friend I need that banana pudding.
Oh man.
How the press? All right, man.
No, I'm talking about my brother B.
Hey, no, listen. Don't think I don't know nothing. A little bit of something about it now. I don't
talk to you. Be on it.
I don't think I don't know a little bit of something about it now. I know what he's talking about.
Hey, Nick. So, Nick, what's up with the Nick, we're gonna get off this subject real quick, fast. Hey, Nick.
Talk to me.
Nick, what's up with the basketball?
What basketball?
You coaching basketball, right?
Yes, sir. What you want to know?
I want to know your team, your record, when y'all start, when y'all play it. I need all that.
All right, I'm gonna get that to you. Right now, we just
okay.
we doing tryouts right now.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Nick
so we're gonna have to cut some people if we got to.
Shout out Nick.
Okay, can I get the name of the team or what?
Saint Stephen Falcons.
St. Stephen. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
They just won a chip last year, didn't they?
Nah, 2 years ago.
Football
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to bring one of them things on the basketball side.
Shout out to the legend. He is an assistant coach of a high-profile basketball team in Bradenton, Florida. So shout out to Nick, the legend. We know you're gonna.
I'm gonna shoot that to you.
Yeah.
Shoot that to me, bro.
All right, so let's do it. So we finna get into something that me and Jimbo. Shout out to Jimmy Strong, man. Shout out.
Man, Strong don't mess with me no more. Strong used to be my dog, man.
I know. You better get on him. Because he will be watching. You better get on.
Hey, Strong. Whatever I did, dog, I'm sorry, dog.
But
hold on. Right before we get to this, I got one more question.
Let's get it.
What's up?
So how do you bring that it factor out of your kids when they don't see it or feel it in themselves?
Ooh, look at me.
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh.
I see.
That it factor, how do I bring that it factor out of these kids?
When you see something in themselves that they don't see in themselves.
That they don't even see. Right. Oh, one thing about me, Nick, I'm a good assessor of talent, man. So
I know it.
If they might think they're a wide receiver. I might see, man, you know what? You an athlete, you a dog. You might better serve us as our quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. I'm a receiver. That's a coach that, man, assessing what he got to work with, just like you out on the basketball court. Mm-hmm. She might say, oh, I'm a 3. She might really be a 1.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, Nick?
Yeah.
So it's my job to stay positive reinforcement, to get them, because, kids going to be like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And keep at it. And then say, hey, man, at the end of the day, it's a team game, right? I need you to do this for the team, right?
Yeah.
Man, 3 weeks later, man, that kid might love that. Might be the best move for him. Mm-hmm. But I ain't gonna go and be demonstrative and be like, no, you gonna do this because I said so. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to him, man. Mm-hmm. Listen to him. Because I've been seeing it. Before we even bought a football lot, I pretty much know who know what. Who's smart, who get it quick. I look for all that. You know what I'm saying? But to get it out of them, I just keep pushing them. Keep talking to them, positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
You know, that type of stuff. You know.
Yeah.
And what Maurice say, you got to build them up. You got to break them down to build them up, right?
Yeah.
Can't just break them down.
Can't break them down.
Can't just break them down. You know.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So we ready. Let's get into this. Me and Jim will call this the Mad Gap game. So we're gonna do a game. We're gonna have a series of either phrases or questions, and the first thing that comes to your head is the thing that you're gonna say. So how it work? Like I said, me and Nick will go back and forth with certain phrases or sentences. The first thing that comes to your head, you can give us a sentence or one word answer, or you can just explain it how you want to explain. But with the first thing coming to your head, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna let Nick run off. And we're gonna get to know Mr. Bernard Gooden a little bit more with these mad guys. They're kind of funny, so when you get it, just come straight off the dome. All right.
All right.
Let's get it.
First one. I'll steal from my mama before I steal from you.
And my dog, Nick. That's what I think of when I hear that phrase. Nick. I steal from my mom. I steal from you.
Next one. I'm gonna say coaching.
Coaching. Man.
Next one. NBA GOAT.
Come on, bro. NBA GOAT. I ain't finna argue with you, Nick. I ain't finna argue with you. Nick, I'm not finna argue with you.
Let the people know.
Man, come on, man. MJ, man. Stop playing.
I wish Jimmy was here right now.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Let's get it.
Out of there.
Yeah. Wait, let's go ahead. We're not even gonna mention that other guy's name at this present moment. But let's go to the next one. You're a football guy. Who's the NFL GOAT?
NFL GOAT?
Yeah.
Woo, boy. Jim Brown.
Oh, Jim Brown. That's a good one. Oh, okay. I like that one. I like that.
Football.
Family.
Hey, and you know what? He said the one I was getting ready to say next, but I'm gonna say it. So, what's the next thing pop in your head? Family.
Boy. That's tough, boy.
Yeah, it's tough when you play this game.
That's tough, boy. Yeah, Captain Mitchell. My mama.
There you go.
There you go.
Shit.
Handle success.
Gotta learn how to handle it. Nick Smith.
He said Nick.
I would tell
Jimmy
you something.
Strong.
Hey,
Nick Smith, Jimmy Strong.
Strong. B told me twice. He told me and Jimmy, he said, y'all boys need to learn how to handle success in here. And we got it right. We got it right for him.
Always. A1.
I came to FC Blending. He said, listen.
Yes, sir.
He said, these boys out here garbage. He said, come in here and teach these boys what to do. Teach them how to handle success.
Hey, boy, you better preach, man.
Big trash.
I was blending left and right, boy.
Man, one of the best ever do it. Best ever do it. And he dipped on me. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. That big come up, I'm going to slide on there. Be catching them 30s with you.
I know it.
All right, I got one more for you. Tennessee University.
Greatest of all time.
It is.
#1 team in the country right now.
Yeah, it is.
What else you want?
They beating
What
Georgia.
else you want?
They beating Georgia.
Popping it. Popping it. You heard it here first on Family Talk. You heard it here first. Tennessee 31, Georgia 20.
There it is.
What they gonna say then, Nick? What they gonna say after this, Nick? What they gonna say, Nick?
One more for you.
Rocky Top.
One more for you.
What's that, my boy?
Bernard Gooden.
Ooh.
Bad boy. It's a bad boy. It's a bad boy. Woo! It's a bad boy.
So we just want to let everybody out there know Bernard Gooden, the bomb, the man, the legend, Coach Gooden, Coach Bernard.
Humble.
Mr. Humble.
No, real talk. Bernard Gooden, blessed. Straight up, blessed, bro. God don't bless me, bro. I had a good ride, man. I'm still having a good ride.
Yeah, it ain't over. It
ain't over. That's why I say I'm still having a good ride. You know.
Let the people know where we can find you at.
Hey, man. Y'all come subscribe, man. I got the Manatee Sarasota Sports Forum. I think I got 1,500 people in it right now, man. That's my group that I made for Manatee, for the 941, man. Y'all come in there. We talk everything sports, not just football. We got wrestling, we got basketball, we got baseball, anything sports related, man. We in there, man. I got my girl, Cecilia Jean from Barnyard Betty. She be advertising in there, man. And then y'all ladies, man, my people, man, advertising them, man. Got 1,600 people in there. Somebody gonna see you. I got people from Orlando, Clearwater, St. Pete, everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Like, come in there, man. Post your stuff up, bro. Straight up. That's what it's for.
Tap in.
There
it is. But listen, Nick, you got anything else before I give out my announcements?
It was a great interview. I mean, y'all should get to know the man as a person. It's not enough. The hour we got is not enough. B is all that. Hey. Be a cool dude.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love, man. Hey,
listen,
I gotta get.
You know how to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun, man. Life too short. You gotta have fun, man. All this craziness in the world, man. We gotta smile, love each other, man. Yeah. Have fun, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, B. Hey, B, hold on. I need to catch y'all. B. You the GOAT, bro. You gonna be the talk of my house tonight, bro. I talked to your brother earlier at work, man. Hey, bro, my brother, man, in South Dakota, man. Stand up, man. Salute yourself. We everywhere, baby. We everywhere.
We out here, boy. It ain't just in Florida. We nationwide, baby.
Man, we everywhere, man.
We everywhere, baby.
Hey, one more thing. Big B, my brother.
What's up, bro?
Bernard is waiting for that video.
Oh, I need that. Hey, matter of fact, Nick, add him in the group so he can have access like that. Feel me?
I got you.
Bro be lurking. He don't say nothing. Nick just stay in the cut. Check you out.
Hey, B, he do that in real life.
Hey, Nick that 1950, Nick that 1950 sniper, that hitman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, B, B looking for you. You don't even see it. You hanging out.
Hey, B rolled up on me. B rolled up on me and he was like, "You seen what I posted?" I said, "Yeah, I seen it." He said, "Why you ain't like it?" I said, "My bad, B. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you."
Yeah, add me there.
Hey, man, real quick. You in there already?
No, I'm gonna add him.
Yeah, add me to the group.
Man, come on, Nick. Come on.
I got you, B. I'm gonna add
man, real quick, man. Hey, shout out to Miss Smith, man. Miss T Smith, man. Real good lady, man. She be killing me. She be killing me with the 5 brownie joints, all the little good sweets. Oh man, hey Nick, you got a real one in your corner.
She's gonna turn into a certified baker.
Yeah.
Oh man, he got a real one in his
personal
corner,
baker.
And she stay looking out for the kid. She stay looking out for the kid, man. So I had to shout her out for real, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. So before we go, I just want to put this up. My boy Jimbo, my brother Jimbo, is back.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Seen that.
Is back. Box prep meals is back. Y'all know how Jimbo rock. He
Yeah.
always selling out. Jimbo always selling out. Ain't no food left. Go ahead and take this down and put this up. Scan the screen so y'all can get your pre-orders in. And it's not just this next weekend. Jimbo back full effect. You feel me? So get in contact with Chef Jimbo. Get in contact with Family Talk if y'all need to get yourselves some food. They doing breakfast meals. And it's gourmet, so it's gonna be the best in the city, Bradenton, Florida. I'm sorry for people that ain't there, because I'm sorry for myself because I ain't there, because I want me some food too. So y'all shout out Chef Jimbo and also Nate the Great, because Nate the Great is tagging in on this too. So shout out to him too. Other than that, man, hey, B, it was a pleasure. You know,
hey man, I appreciate y'all boys, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Allow me to be on y'all platform.
Yes.
And just kick the bobo with y'all boys. I appreciate that, man. Real talk.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, we're gonna have to get you back real soon.
Oh yeah, we gotta get you back.
Hey man, tell man, I know Mays, Adrian Mays. What Mays that? I ain't seen him in a while.
Oh, Coach A.
Man, I know Mays, man. Come on, man. My boy Jimmy Strong. Jimmy, man. Hey, come on, man. Strong. Come on, man. Family. Come on, man. Hey, y'all boys be blessed, man. I'm out, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, man. You be safe. Everybody, thank you for watching. This is Family Talk. Let's discuss it. We out here.
Tell them I ain't mad if they ain't know. You know I ain't mad if you love it. Can't nobody overtake this moment from me. So nigga, while I got it, the fuck it, it's all good.